Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I thought what I would do is, Omni's planning to do some map 7, for sure. A lot of map 7. So, I figured, let me show you guys what map 6 is like, because I'm definitely going to make some videos when we do map 7. We're going to do all over map 7, but when we try to do it, I'm going to make sure I record it, upload it for you guys, show my paths, show what it's like. If you guys want to try it, you can see from my perspective, and just if you see, maybe you're doing map 7 too, you want to see how I do it, whatever. Maybe you should enjoy me fighting, whatever the reason is. It just sounds like a fun thing to do, make some videos on it, right? So I figured, let me show the difficulty, the max difficulty right now before we get into map 7. So this is, certain paths are harder than other paths, right? But this is day 5 of map 6 currently, and we're a top 10 alliance, so it's... our prestige can obviously be like higher, but it doesn't get much higher than right now. So this Sentinel here, kind of a pain in the nuts on day 5 with Corvus without suicides. He's my first fight, so I can't go into it with a charge. And like I said, I don't have suicides on. So yeah, with suicides, this goes a lot easier every single fight on here, and it's just actually a breeze with Corvus. So it's probably better that I show it without suicides. Because I usually don't have them on. It depends. I think I took them off. Yeah, I took them off to make the Mr. Sinister videos. I didn't want to have suicides on when I was playing around with them. But yeah, Omega Red and Corvus are honestly, I think, the two of the best AQ champs in the game, if not the best right now. And the great thing about both of them is they're both like much better with suicides. Corvus is like worlds better with suicides, and I'd say Omega, he's better with them. But if there's a bleed node, I mean, you don't really, it doesn't really matter because you're bleeding anyways. That's really the only reason you want suicides. The damage increase is nice, but a lot of his damage comes from his spores, so your basic attacks don't matter that much. But yeah, he still benefits from the suicides, of course, a lot. Like, it doesn't really negatively affect him at all, just recoil. And if you're just using L3s, then it doesn't affect you. It's only positive for you. So, and L3s with Omega can be crazy in AQ with 30 spores. I'm not sure if I showcase it in this. I don't know. But yeah, the next fight's super linked, and I actually fought it when I actually lost connection in the fight. So you'll see my Corvus at half health. Yeah, so that's great, but it's okay. I'm not going to use potions right now or anything. It's whatever. I can probably heal up on the bleed nodes later on anyways, so I'm not really too worried about it. So yeah, this OG Vision here, not too hard of a fight. Just gotta play a little slow with Corvus. Now I actually have a charge, so you can see I'm hitting a lot harder. You can see my damage is like almost double to what it was against the Sentinel with just one charge. The first charge just makes the world of a difference, especially without suicides. And the fact that we have the class advantage is really nice as well. Corvus gets such big boosts, such noticeable attack increases anytime he has any kind of a boost, like suicides, attack boosts, class advantage boosts. It's just so noticeable. And when you don't have them, like when you're playing Corvus with no charges, with no class advantage, with no suicides, he's hitting like a 4-star champion. It's like, how is this guy good? And then when you're playing with him, when he's boosted, when he has charges, when you got suicides, you're just like, holy crap, this is the best champion in the game. Like, it's crazy how big of a difference like boosts and suicides, and it's insane, man. It's really crazy. It's cool. That's what I like about Corvus. That's why I don't think he's overpowered. I mean, he is, but he's not game-breakingly overpowered. Ghost is, but none about that. So you can see this Yondu is linked currently. We fight a lot of stuff linked in AQ because why not? There's an aspect of Nightmare node which takes 50% of our health and then it heals it right back. But you can see my Corvus is actually under 50% health, so I had to put a potion in, which is fine. One potion, I don't really care. It's kind of because of a disconnect, but whatever. It's all good. So yeah. There we go, boom, we healed back the aspect of Nightmare. Now we're at 66% health, and we're fighting a Yondu. So Yondu, he's probably the easiest of the mini bosses to fight. They're all pretty easy. Like, for Yondu, bring Corvus, you're good. For Void, bring Blade, you're good. For Mephisto, bring Void, you're good. So I mean, you just bring the right champ, these mini bosses aren't very difficult. Dropped that L2. It did some alright damage, but again, we don't have suicides, and without suicides against this guy on day 5, I always lose my charges. So I'm not really too worried about it. You can see I'm throwing some light attacks in there now. Don't really care. Get one more combo off here, and now pretty much all I'm trying to do is push his power as much as possible. Bait specials. There's no limber, and there's no stun immunity, so you can parry on this guy, but it's kind of annoying because you got to make sure it's a dash-in parry and not a light attack parry. Maybe, I don't know. Right here he blocks my L1, so gotta back off. But basically, just when you're parrying Yondu, you just want to give some space, let him charge at you, and then parry, or else he uses his Yaka arrow when you can't parry that. Basically how it works. And you can get a bleed on you, and right now, if we got a bleed on us, it would do a lot of damage. So yeah, don't want to get any bleeds on us. And it just does a lot of block damage because it can also crit through the block, I believe. So yeah, it's gotta be careful. So yeah, we're just fighting this normal, waiting for the charges to come back, just staying aggressive, building power. I see now I'm back in an L2. My charges are about to come back online, so I'm just gonna chill, dance around with them a little bit, bait the L1, and boom, our Glaive comes back in third time. We'll go ahead and throw a full combo, drop the L2. It goes 10, 10, 32, so about a little over 50,000 damage. Some pretty good damage. We get 1.7 million points for that mini boss, which is pretty sweet. Now we move on to the right side here. There's a bishop, and this guy has biohazard, and Corvus is amazing for biohazard. There's only one thing you want to keep in mind is don't hit into their block, because if you do that, you're gonna get poisons on yourself, and the poisons, first of all, they lower your healing, so you're healing less damage from the bleeds. And yeah, and then you're just countering the bleed healing, and you're just taking more damage than you're healing, and it's gonna kill you. So yeah, don't hit them on the block. And what I try to do here is, you'll see I get a bleed on me, a couple bleeds on me, and I just kind of chill, let them heal me up. Not trying to hit him too much. I also don't want him to throw his special, so I'm trying to keep my block up. Trying to trigger another bleed right now. I'm like, come on, trigger a bleed. Nothing triggered. So I'm like, alright, we'll just drop the L2, kill this guy. And he was a mutant, so that, boom, our third charge now. And we can gain another charge from auto block or evade if we use a heavy attack or a special attack to punish it, but I don't think there's anyone even on my path I can do that on, so not gonna worry about it. 3 charges is good enough anyways. My boy G-Man, M-Team there, he sent over the MODOK gameplay if you guys saw that. We had a lot of paths together in section 2 and 3, so we worked together. I clear that first bishop node, use my energy there, then he clears the next node and uses 2 energy for there. I usually go ahead and take the sentry here, and then I can take my 2 fights, and then him and the other guy go clear the bottom path together. So sentry here, again, same thing as biohazard, so I'm just trying to get the bleed debuff on me, and then just trying to chill with it on me, let it heal me up as much as possible. Don't want to kill him. Right here, try to get another bleed. Boom, it triggered right away. I'm only going to throw a couple hits into him. Just chill. Let these heal me up. This is like free healing, man, right? Why not take it? Don't gotta waste no potions when Corvus can just heal from bleeds. I get one more on me. I'm like, nice. I'm just going to let these heal me up. But I kind of get blocked in the wall here. So I have my L2. I'm just going to throw it if I feel threatened at all by this sentry. And yeah, I feel a little threatened there, so I went ahead and throw that, kill that sentry. And then I usually fight the next node linked to Scarlet Witch, whatever. I sometimes use Corvus, but it's much safer to use Omega, especially when my Corvus is already taking some damage. Because I swear to God, every time I use Corvus, it's just heal block, poison, poison, poison. The RNG is just ridiculous, and I get poisoned and I lose more health than I gain going into a fight with Corvus. But Omega here, he's immune to poison, and even if he gets heal block, the bleed damage is pretty minute, so don't have to worry. The only link node on here right now was the stun unit, or was the start with 2 bars of power, which is nothing. Usually there's 2 links, stun immunity and start with 2 bars of power, but someone must have taken down the link first, which is fine. I mean, if I can parry, that's even better, so it doesn't matter to me. And yeah, you can see we're just annihilating her with Omega because of the bleed from Biohazard. Omega is like one of the best Biohazard champs in the game for sure. Him and Ghost are just so great for it. This is actually before the maintenance a little while ago. Had to burn my energy, get these fights done before the maintenance. So yeah, next fight here we got a Hyperion with a star with 1 bar of power. I like to use Corvus for this fight usually, and usually with suicides it's very quick. You can see right there we hit for like 4,800. With suicides I'd be hitting for like about 7,000 roughly, so just take that in. That's about the difference. So yeah, we got hit a couple times there trying to bait the special. whatever, he didn't do much damage. It's really annoying. Sometimes this Hyperion just does not want to throw a specials, and I'm really not trying to eat an L3, so I leave my block down. He just caught me with it down. Which, whatever, man. I'm with Corvus, so I'm not scared of death. Can't die as long as the Glaive's up, so no worries there. It's pretty much just try to get to my L2. Go slow getting to it, but as soon as you get it, launch that bad boy, and he's dead. And if he's not dead, he can't use his L3 because it's going to power drain him. So next up, we got a Ghost Rider with all or nothing. So I just bring in Corvus for this fight, and again, with suicides, I get to my L1 and he's dead. Without suicides, you can see my damage is only like 4,000 with 2 armor breaks. With suicides, probably more like 6,000. But yeah, you know, we're doing some art damage. He's getting pretty close to the L3 so at this point, so I'm just hit him with some light attacks, back off a little bit, and right here I look at my power, I'm like, okay, I can definitely get to an L2. So throw a full combo, drop the L2, kills him. If it didn't kill him, it would have taken away some of his power. He wouldn't have had 3 bars of power afterwards, so I could have got a couple more combos in. So yeah, I was not worried at all. So next fight here, we got a Sabertooth before this next Yondu mini boss, and it's actually linked with some Prove Yourself. Normally I use Corvus for this fight, but when it's linked, I use Omega because Prove Yourself is pretty annoying. There's a way to get around it with Corvus without burning any charges, but yeah, I'll just go with Omega here. It's no problem. Pretty much I can build up some spores, and by the time I get to 15 hits, I have 10 spores on him, I have degen on him, and the fight goes pretty fast, so it doesn't really matter. My degen's about to fall off. Gonna reapply that real quick. Bait the L1. It is unblockable, so you gotta be careful. If he hits you with that, the Prove Yourself comes back. You gotta get another 15 hits. Super annoying. I'm not sure why I used my L1 there, but I did. I don't know. This was a couple days ago. But yeah, throw some blocks hits into his combo to get the spores up. Boom, we're at 10. Degen on him. Just gonna keep baiting those L1s. Not to worry. Drop my L2. And I'm gonna try to parry right after this to get another degen up. Luckily he didn't. He went for the parried hit. He didn't throw a special there, which is good. Right here, bait out the L1 nice and quick before the degen falls off, so we can get back in there. Throw down another heavy attack, keep that degen going, and you can see this fight's going very well. He's regenning, but it's not like a recovery node or anything, so it's not that big of a deal. With our spore damage, man, it's just taking him down almost 2,000 a second. So yeah, get off one more degen, drop my L2, and yeah, this guy is toast. Let the degen finish him off there. And yeah, then I asked if someone had energy to get to the Yondu, because I'm trying to save my energy for the next section, so I can do my path and then just go to bed, because I stay up till about 3, 4, 5 in the morning, finish a queue, then go to bed. So you can see there's 6 link nodes on this Yondu here, and I don't give a F. We're going in. I fight these linked. I don't care, man. I need to get this done so I can go to bed, or else I have to wait till like 7 in the morning to go to bed, or I go to bed and get up early, and yeah, I don't want to do that. So yeah, this Yondu definitely has some more health because he's linked, but that's fine. We're hitting pretty hard because we got class advantage with 3 charges now. Hit some nice intercepts. He is stun immune, which kind of makes things annoying, but yeah, I'm just going to intercept as much as possible to get those openings right there. Boom, another nice intercept. And yeah, our charge is about to fall off, but like I said before, they're going to fall off anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Did a pretty nice L2 there, and yeah, now our charges are off, but that's okay. We're just gonna intercept again, and yeah, keep him against the wall as much as possible. Just keep baiting that L1, keep his power up, just rinse that L1, and yeah, we should be alright. Our charges are going to come back, and I believe it's 50 seconds. I don't think I expelled them quick enough for the signature ability to kick in. I feel like 30 seconds is too fast to get rid of them for the signature ability. I feel like it should be like 45 seconds maybe. I feel like that'd be more manageable in a regular fight. But yeah, went ahead through my L2 just to get rid of my power, build his power more, because you can see I'm not just like waiting for the charges to come back. I'm actually hitting him, and I'm actually doing decent damage. I'm hitting for like 1100 on my medium attacks, which isn't horrible. It's not good for a 565 champion, but it's not horrible. So yeah, my charge is about to come back online now. He only has 27% left, so I'm going to push his power up a little bit here. Bait one more attack, and oh, he clips me. Oh, fudge. But we're Corvus, so we survive. The Glaive charges took a hit, but we still got 5 left, and we're okay, man. I don't know what happened there. He just kind of caught me on a dash back. And then, yeah, throw the L2, and that finishes him off. So, really annoying, almost death, but hey, we're Corvus. That signature ability, man, is clutch. It really is clutch in a scenario just like that, man. Perfect. So this next fight here is a King Groot. And it's poison node, so I'm going to go with Omega. I could use Corvus for this because he can't die to the poison, but I prefer to go with Omega. And you guys are going to see what I like to do for this fight. So sometimes when I don't like, honestly, coming into this fight with a lot of health, because I just screw up. Because what I like to do is come into this fight with about 50% health, and then let him hit me with an L1, and I get a permanent armor break on me, and I just start healing up like crazy. So this fight, I wasn't planning on doing that, but I think I slip up and I get hit. Yeah, right here, I go in and I get hit, and it's whatever. I'm not trying to play super safe because Omega's a tank, and King Groot hits like a wet watermelon. So you're gonna go in on his L1 right here, and you can see I got a permanent armor break on me now. So pretty much I heal for over 200 health a second passively. It's better than like a regular regen. So yeah, pretty nice. And now this fight is just easy. Now this fight, I know I'm going to finish with 100% health or close to it. So now I can just focus on keeping my spores up, keeping the degen up. And yeah, this fight, man, it's a joke. It's really nice fighting King Groot because he just heals you up, man. So right here I get my degen off right before the Furies come on, so the degen will not be shrugged off, which is nice. And yeah, his L1, it pushes you back so much that you start to lose the spores, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Just going to stick next to him right here, let those spores do their thing. And yeah, he's got 11% health left to go, but I look at my health, I'm like, I can get some more healing. Let me try to use my L1, and oh, he blocks it. Ah, fudge, man. Luckily, I block quick enough, but then I let go, and he hits me a couple times, like, fudge. I'm trying to heal up. So now I'm just gonna dance with him a little bit, try to heal up a bit more from that armor break. Kind of annoying, but whatever. I mean, as long as we finish the fight above 50%, we're fine going into pretty much any other fight. I'm not worried. Yeah, pretty much going at the end here, try to get some L1 healing, and we snake off spores. 7 spores. He has 1% health left, which is nice. So we finished the fight 90%. I'll take that. You know, that's fine. That's not bad. My boy G-Man here. He's awake. Normally, he's not awake at about 2, 3 in the morning. I think, was this on the? It might have been on the weekend. Maybe not. I don't think it was actually. I think this was on like Monday. But yeah, he was awake. This was like a 3. No, this was like 2 in the morning, I think. And yeah, he was awake and he was just using energy because he's gonna be up in the morning anyways. So he pretty much taxis me. He uses his energy for me. He's a beast, man. Shout out to G-Man. This guy's always helping me out. So yeah, pretty much I can clear my lane and go to bed. And yeah, he has no problem waking up to finish his lane. So yeah, it's not a problem. It works out pretty nicely when he's awake. He's not always awake to give me energy though, which is fine. But yeah, it's really nice when he is. This next fight, just a poison node. It's another poison node. It's a guillotine. Nothing to worry about here. Gonna go ahead and get the degen and then take the 10 spores, heal up a little bit. I'm at 95% health now. Yeah, she's almost dead. Let's go for one more combo. I think I try to snake off some more health before we kill her, and boom, perfectly. It kills her as we regen. Finish the fight with 97% health, which is solid. So now the next part is where we get the link nodes. So normally middle doesn't do their path till like I'm asleep. So this Venompool, I usually always fight it linked, which is fine. You can see we got degeneration here, Caltrops. Normally I fight this with Corvus, but he's at 1% health, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this with Omega Red, and they both are fine. They both excel on Caltrops. I'd say Corvus is a bit better for Caltrops, because Omega, if you have to dash back a lot, it's kind of annoying. You'll see in this fight, like we get 4 bleeds on us right here, because I back up so much away from his L1, and the bleeds start to add up once you get more than 4 on you, because Omega's not fully immune. But yeah, you can see the spores, we're at 18, the bleed's doing damage, the degen's doing damage, we drop an L2, that did a bunch of damage, and yeah, this guy is just taking so much damage. Put on another degen and he's dead. Not even a minute long fight linked, so yeah, the degen wasn't doing much. So yeah, no problem there. And I actually see now middle's going. I'm like, oh, guess I didn't have to fight that linked, but yeah, whatever, it went fine. Next fight here, poison node magic. This fight is a really pain in the butt to fight linked when or just fight at all. Well, fight linked when war is on and I don't have Omega or Corvus, because Corvus can do this fight. It's sketchy, but I've done it with him. But yeah, doing this normally I bring Blade for this magic, right? but I can't do that poison node with Blade. I mean, you could get lucky and it not trigger, but it's kind of sketchy. But with Omega, dude, Omega versus Magic is a great matchup, and with Caltrops, it's great. So pretty much when you're fighting Magic with Omega, when you push her over a bar of power threshold, you just want to use a medium attack or a heavy attack, and you won't take any damage from the Limbo. You can see here I have 30 spores on her, and it's just melting her. Normally on this fight, I can get some easy heat. If I'm low on health or I mess up in the fight, I just drop my L3, and with 30 spores, you heal like I think it's like 50% of your max health with Omega, maybe even more, somewhere around there. You heal a ton of health when you take 30 spores. It's crazy. So this next fight, Gulk, it's a really bad matchup for Omega Red because his face knee heals from Omega Red's stuff. But yeah, this is Caltrops with Corvus, and this is why Corvus is so good for Caltrops. You can see we got 7 bleeds on us, and we're just healing. You don't take any damage, so that's why it's just so nice. I have 30 charges on this fight, and I'm just trying to heal. So I'm trying to make this fight last long. I'm trying to just let the bleeds stack up on me. And right here, I get hit by the L1. I don't know what happened. That doesn't usually happen. But yeah, since it was a special attack, it turns off my glaive charges, so it killed me. I was just like, wow. I was speechless, man. Like, okay, not sure what just happened, but all right, whatever. It's all good. Let's just pop a little revive. I got those on the overflow anyways, and let's try that again. Try to heal up again here. Yeah, I'm really not sure what happened there, but yeah, we got 30 glaive charges, so we can throw any kind of combos we want. I'm finishing on light attacks. I don't care. Like I said, I'm trying to make this fight last long. I'm trying to just heal up. And I don't really even need to heal up. I just like finishing AQ with a lot of health. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It gives me like another purpose in a fight to try to heal up as much as possible. It makes the fight funner for me, honestly. I don't know. And you might need the health. You never know. So yeah, this fight's going much better on the second time around. You can see we've healed up a good amount of health, up to 40% health now. And you can see now we're at the L2, where again, I just gotta throw this if I feel threatened. And right now I don't feel threatened, but I'm ready for the L1 if he throws it. He's backing me against the wall. I'm like, okay, good enough time. Go ahead, drop the L2. He's toast. So yeah, fight went great the second time around. And then I go up to this Punisher right here, Punisher 2099, and it's another tech champ. Any tech champ with Corvus, you demolish. So yeah, that's another Caltrops path. There is an unblockable special one, so gotta be careful with Punisher here. You gotta swipe back and hold block really quickly against this guy. But yeah, I'm still gonna be trying to heal as much as possible. I don't know why, but I've never ever had an issue with Punisher 2099's heavy attack. And then I was watching one of Brian's war videos, and he actually got hit by Punisher 2099's heavy attack. And in my head, I'm like, I never get hit by that. And then when I started fighting him again in AQ, I started thinking about Brian getting hit by that heavy attack. I'm like, how did he get hit by the heavy attack? And then the last couple of days of AQ, I've actually gotten hit by the heavy attack. So I'm really trying not to get hit by it today. And I push him to the L2. This isn't unblockable, so I can go ahead and block this one, but he doesn't want to throw it, and then he just throws a heavy out of nowhere, and I get hit by it. I'm like, oh my god. I was really trying not to. I was just trying to bait the L2, and he just threw the heavy, man. It really annoyed me, but whatever. We survived. It's all good. All that healing in that fight was for nothing, though. I was trying to maximize my healing in that fight as well, and it was all for nothing. So next fight, Loki. Normally I do this fight with Omega, but I was like, all right, chance to redeem myself. Let's try to heal up as much as possible on this next fight. Because like I said, I don't know, it just kind of gives me like a purpose. So yeah, with Loki here, it's pretty easy to heal on him because he gets so much power from his L1 that you can just keep baiting that out, and that just kills time. So it's really easy to kill time on this fight. Starting to throw some heavy attacks, getting me against the wall, so I'm trying to push myself out a little bit. Keep baiting out these L1s. Push him back a bit. I'm like, okay, buddy, come on, back up, back up. Throw your L1, let's go, come on, chop, chop. There we go, finally throws it. You got another one right after he throws it. Come on, alright, buddy. Back you up a little bit. You can throw it again, come on. There we go, throw it again. He's got another one. Alright, back him up a little bit more. Alright, come on, throw it again. just keep repeating this cycle. And as you can see, we're just still passively bleeding, so we're passively healing, which is nice. He throws the L1, and boom, he's got another one. Let's back him up again a little bit. But you can see I'm getting close to an L3, and I don't want to get to an L3, so go ahead and drop my L2, and it doesn't kill him, which is good, because that just means we can heal up some more. So yeah, gonna go ahead and push him back a little bit here. I still have one glaive charger left, which is perfect, so I can use my L1. Gonna go ahead and parry, and then go ahead and drop the L1 in the corner, and he's dead. Finished the fight with 73% health. Pretty good, pretty happy with that. We got one more fight that I consider to, that's technically the last fight of my path, but this one is kind of like a given that I should be taking. This is the Doctor Strange All or Nothing Poison node, so it's perfect for Omega Red because, I mean, you melt anything on this node. And it's really interesting. I think this node cycles between AQ cycles between Doctor Strange and Symbiote Supreme, because I see them both here. It's weird. But yeah, on this node, you can really just intercept like a madman because it's all or nothing. So you don't have to worry about him throwing a special and clipping you with that. So yeah, pretty much he's almost down here. Throwing my L2. The spores are doing some nice damage. And he goes down. So yeah, that's the last fight of my path. I could have done the Kingpin, but after this, bro, it was like 3, 4 in the morning. I just went to bed. So you can see we're finishing the day with about 6 million points. 6.3 million. 2 items used, the potion at the start and the revive. Normally don't really use too much items, so it's fine. But yeah, that's gonna do it. That's day 5 of map 6. It's not too bad. There's obviously harder paths, but with Corvus and Omega, I can take any path, so I'm not worried. Really excited to see map 7, and as long as the war's not on, I'll be able to bring Corvus and Omega. So with those two, I'm sure I'll be able to handle pretty much anything. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see. And if I need to, I can always turn on suicides, and that just makes it that much easier with Corvus and Omega. Just AQ gods, man. I think they're better than Blade in AQ. They're better with Ghost in AQ. So yeah, I brought Ghost Rider. I didn't use them once. I don't even use them anymore in AQ, just because Corvus and Omega just make it so much faster and easier at the end of the day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see any more AQ videos in the future. If you guys want to see the map 7 gameplay when it comes out, what kind of videos do you want to see on map 7? If you want to see like a tip video, a guide video, just straight up gameplay, boss fights, mini boss fights, certain paths, just let me know anything. Go ahead and put them in the comments. There's no such thing as a stupid idea, so go ahead and put it down there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Peace out. Shout out to G-Man for being my personal taxi. Appreciate it, buddy. Peace out, guys.